Hello, YouTubers. How are you doing? It's Everyday Shenanigans. It is Tuesday, December 17th, 2019. I would like to bring you guys an update in the Aniah Blanchard case. One of the suspects in the kidnapping case has been removed from this case. And it reads as follows. If you need verification for the story, please dial upowl.com for verification. Kidnapping charge dismissed against one suspect in Aniah Blanchard's case. It was updated today at 6:20 p.m. for those of you who may need verification. Okay. Charges have been dismissed against one of the suspects in the disappearance of Aniah Blanchard, whose remains were later found in rural Macon County. A Lee County judge Tuesday afternoon granted prosecutors request to dismiss the kidnapping charge against Antwon Squirmy Fisher. The 35-year-old Fisher was accused of helping murder suspect Ibrahim Yazid in the Blanchard case. Fisher, court records stated, provided material assistance to Yazid by providing transportation to Yazid and disposing of evidence. According to the charging documents, Fisher pleaded guilty in 2006 to a reduced charge of felony murder and was sentenced to 19 years in prison with 2 years to serve. Interesting. He was initially charged with capital murder in 2004, shooting death of Amy Rawls during a robbery. The victim was robbed of $60. Blanchard, 19, was abducted in October outside an Auburn convenience store and was found dead more than a month later in rural Macon County. Police said she had been shot and her body then dumped in a wooded area. Charging documents against Yazid said a witness heard Yazid say Blanchard went for the gun and he shot her. Prosecutors on Tuesday filed a motion requesting the kidnapping charge against Fisher be dismissed. The investigation has since revealed that Fisher was not present during the commission of the principal offense, Assistant District Attorney Garrett Saucer wrote in the motion. Fisher's conduct is akin to that of a common law accessory after the fact, which has been made a separate offense entirely. Saucer went on to note that Fisher's involvement did not take place in Lee County. Lee County District Judge Russell Bush granted the motion, dismissing the charge against Fisher with prejudice. That means he cannot be charged again with kidnapping in the Blanchard case. The judge ordered Fisher be released from custody. He is no longer listed as an inmate in the Lee County Detention Center. Blanchard's remains were found just days after Fisher was taken into custody. District Attorney Brandon Hughes released this statement Tuesday regarding Fisher. Subsequent to Antwon Squirmy Fisher's arrest, it was determined that Mr. Fisher's conduct did not rise to the level of accomplice liability as was originally charged and is required under Alabama law. Additionally, no action taken by Mr. Fisher in connection with this case occurred in Lee County. Therefore, based on legal and jurisdictional grounds, we have requested Mr. Fisher's charge for kidnapping first degree be dismissed. The investigation into the murder of Aniah Blanchard is still ongoing, and we will continue to evaluate and exhaust all leads in the pursuit of justice for Aniah and her family. And I will also give you all the time and date for the celebration of life for Miss Blanchard. It will be on Saturday, December 21st at 12 p.m. at Faith Christian Center, 100 Mike Moore Boulevard in Birmingham, Alabama. And as you see, Mr. Fisher had pled guilty in 2006 to a reduced felony charge of murder and was sentenced to 19 years, but only served 2. And then he had another charge in 2004 of the death of Amy Rawls during a robbery, which consisted of $60. And that was considered a capital murder charge. But obviously, he found his way out of that. And now I will give you my commentary for the said information. Once again, my condolences and prayers to the Blanchard family, extended family, friends, and the community of Auburn. I do find it baffling that this person has other charges of murder, and I think it's pretty sad that he had a serious offense of murder and only did 2 years, because it's like, well, why would you give somebody that long extent of a sentence and then they only do 2? Because, you would think, well, if it was like 2 to 19, 5 to 19 or so, okay, you could see getting doing a less amount of time in prison. But I just find that baffling that he gets this lengthy prison sentence but only does 2 years. That's kind of baffling. And then the issue with the robbery of the young lady of $60 in 2004. It is a lot to be desired with this Mr. Fisher. I mean, I will say, and I just think it looks bad. Like I say, everyone is entitled to a defense, to be represented, but that looks bad to have those 2 murder charges in your past and then be implicated in this said crime here of kidnapping. But naturally, the state did their investigation and found him to be non-compliant in the actual kidnapping of Miss Blanchard, which I'm sure he's grateful that he didn't get charged and that he is free on that charge. But I don't know if there will be other charges as far as the evidence, the dumping of the evidence. Naturally, they didn't state what exactly he disposed of and where that evidence was disposed, what county, state, or whatever. But I will bring you an update. But as you see, and I've said this time and time again, this world is gritty, it is grimy. The boogeyman has friends, many friends, and they don't mind taking you out. Because you see, some people, they don't have regard for life, okay? One charge, maybe you had an altercation with somebody, something jumped off, you were defending yourself. But 2 looks really, really bad. Looks really, really bad. But as I stated, the state found evidence that he was not compliant in the kidnapping of Miss Aniah Blanchard, so it stands at that. He cannot be recharged for the said kidnapping charge against Miss Blanchard. But as I stated, who knows if there will be charges of the accessory after the fact. I don't know how that will go, or if he will even indeed be charged for accessory after the fact. But that is my latest update on Miss Aniah Blanchard. And my prayers, as I said, to her family and to you all. Holiday season. Please be aware of your surroundings. Ladies, gentlemen, please be aware that this is the season for mischief and mayhem. And please be mindful of the little ones. Please look out for your friends and your neighbors. If you see something, say something, because you can't go back. You can't go back. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank my loyal fans, my loyal viewers, my loyal commenters, those who got a queen's back. I want to thank you. I'm grateful and I am humble to you, honey. And I want to let you know directly today, happy holidays to everybody. I'll be back with another update. Thanks a lot, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.